People are no longer just living life, they're performing it. Some people will risk their safety, their dignity, their peace, even their soul, just to be seen. We are living in a time where attention becomes a drug. And validation, man, that becomes a lifestyle. People are literally dying for this attention. It's crazy out here. Should we blame it on social media? I don't know. Something to talk about.
He got his ear to the streets to talk about. So when you hear Shayne speak, to talk about. Yeah. There's a new message every week, something to talk about. So when you hear Shayne speak, something to talk about. Yeah.
This episode, I'm gonna need you to like, share, and subscribe. What's going on? What's going on, world? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Something to Talk About. I'm your boy, Shayne Speaks. And today, we're gonna get right into it. Today, we're talking about something that's affecting the world. It's affecting our environment. It's affecting our hoods. It's affecting everything globally. Honestly, almost everybody in some way, shape, or form is affected by something called validation addiction. It's the addiction of feeling validated. You know, the need to consistently be seen, the need to constantly be approved, constantly acknowledged, constantly liked, constantly loved. Listen, if we're not careful, social media will turn people into performers instead of people. When I say performers, I'm talking about unprofessional actors and actresses, as it's doing right now in real time. We live in an attention economy based reality today. Everything is fighting for your attention. If it's not your phone and notifications, likes and followers, it's views and comments and viral moments. That's what it is. And because attention has become the currency of today, people are doing almost anything to receive it. It's crazy. Not because they're evil, not because they're crazy and bipolar, but because many people are emotionally starving. There's starvation going on out here, emotionally, for people. Most people don't even feel seen in real life, so they try to become visible online. Clout chasing. Clout chasing is deeper than people even think. A lot of people laugh at it, laugh about it, but clout chasing is often a symptom of emptiness. People are feeling empty inside. People want to feel significant in some way, in any way. I mean, I guess that's because people want to matter, right? That makes sense. They want to feel important. They want people to notice them. Who doesn't want to be noticed or feel noticed? So what ends up happening? Well, people start manufacturing personalities, fake lifestyles, fake confidence, fake outrage, fake relationships, and fake success, period. Some people don't even know who they truly are. Now, I just want to jump into attention real quick. And I'm going to go back. But I want to jump into attention. Attention has become so addictive. People are risking their lives every single day. Every second, people are risking their lives. I'm talking about dangerous pranks, humiliating themselves, publicly disrespecting others, starting all types of drama, recording all types of pain instead of helping people. I mean, it's bananas how dysfunctional social media has turned us into dysfunctional people. Like, it's bananas. It's not just bananas though, it's dangerous. You know, when attention becomes more valuable than humanity, society starts to collapse. It starts collapsing emotionally. A lot of people posting constantly their lives and what's going on in their lives, how things are going bad, how things are going good. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. It doesn't build confidence either. Sometimes the people are just hurting. They just hurting. That's all. Sometimes they feel invisible. You know, sometimes people are feeling unloved, unheard, unimportant. Every notification, every like, every comment, it becomes like a temporary emotional fix. But see, the problem with external validation is this: it don't last. It never lasts. You'll need another post tomorrow, and another compliment tomorrow, and another viral moment tomorrow, because it's an addiction. External validation can never permanently fill an internal void. It just can't. You're still going to remain empty. Straight up. It will disappear. Some people can't even make decisions anymore. Not without public approval. They post every single move, every single meal, every argument, every emotional moment. Why they do this? You tell me, why? Is it because they've subconsciously handed their identity over to public opinion? That's what I think. And once your identity belongs to the crowd, to the public, your peace is gone. It disappears. Because crowds are inconsistent. It just is what it is. One day they love you, the next day they don't. You'll be canceled like that. One day they praise you, the next day they ignore you. So now the question becomes a simple question at that. How do we break free from validation addiction? How do we remove that addiction? You know, like Alcoholics Anonymous, that's what alcoholics have. Narcotics Anonymous, with drug addicts have. How do we stop needing the word to consistently confirm our worth? You know, the word of others, the word of the outside world. What's the solution? We need some solutions. First, I would say you have to build self-worth outside of attention. Your value cannot depend on views, followers, likes, shares, or applause. Period. It's not a sitcom. You don't need nobody to clap. Because if applause create self-worth, celebrities would never be depressed. That is a fact. Doesn't that make sense to you guys? Think about it. Think about it, right? Celebrities are always depressed. Believe that. You have to know your value. You have to understand your value. Even when nobody is clapping. Even when nobody is validating you. You need to understand your value, because it's yours to understand, not no one else's. You make them understand. They end up understanding, but you need to know your value. You have to ask yourself questions like, who am I? You know, who am I? When nobody's watching, who am I? Who am I without social media? Who am I? without validation, without attention, without compliments, who am I? Am I important? Because if you don't know your value, if your value is predicated on what people think about you, then that's a problem. That's a problem. And when you have problems, you need solutions. I'm going to say this. Purpose kills desperation. When somebody has purpose, they stop chasing attention all day long. When they have purpose, they stop chasing attention. Because purpose gives direction. So you don't have to chase anything. It's going to give you the direction. Purpose, that's what that does. Right? People with purpose seek fulfillment. Not seek validation from others, but people with purpose seek fulfillment. So, who cares about constant recognition? Listen, this is probably a big one right here when it comes to solutions. Internal validation. Learning how to approve of yourself. Learning how to say, I'm worth it. You got to say that to yourself. Learning how to respect yourself, love yourself, encourage yourself, believe in yourself without needing the entire world to constantly confirm it for you. You got that? Because peace, peace begins the moment you stop needing strangers to tell you who you are. You ain't got to tell me who I am. I know exactly who I am. I'm Shayne Speaks. That's who I am. So who are you? Who are you? Get more into you. Stop letting other people dictate who you are. They can't. They will never. It will never satisfy you. So forget their validation. Their validation fades. Okay? But your character is what remains. So keep that in mind. Also, some people are so busy trying to be seen that they never take time to truly see themselves. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Don't lose yourself trying to get attention from people who are lost themselves. Anyway, it's your boy Shayne Speaks. Something to talk about.